Hello everyone. In today's class, we will discuss in debugging a few more concepts. Let me open this up. So this is a normal, usual program. However, daily we are using the same program, right? I'm just executing this one. I'm giving 1 to 5 something and click on execute button. Now, so in fraction of seconds only, the data output is coming here, right? Now, what I will do? So I will add some more code. Yeah. So what I'm doing, just I'm looping this one. So till to reach this number count here. So it will take some time. So we need to identify how much. Uh, in real time, we will get this type of scenarios. Okay, so something transaction we will execute, but it will take a lot of time. But where it is taking a lot of time, we don't know exactly. Okay, if you go to ST05 or SCT, SM12, these transactions, it will display all the all executable lines there. Okay, and once it is completed, then only we can see these all things in the SAT or SM12 ST05 transactions. But now I don't want in that way. So it is taking some time. At that time only, I want to get know where it is taking time. Okay. Now, if I click on execute button, one to five, click on execute button. See, now it is taking time here because of that infinity loop here, the do and then do loop, right? So because of that one, it is taking time here. But how can I identify uh, where it is taking time? This is a simple program. I have created it, so I can get to know. But in real time, we can work on standard programs. But in standard program, where it is taking time, we need to identify that one. Okay, here we have a transaction. SM66. Okay, so if you see, if you execute this transaction, it will come in this way. Okay, so if you see the status here, so this is waiting and this is running and waiting and this is running. So most of the things are waiting and running, right? Now we have to list this one. The status is running. Okay, so whatever the program is running now, so those things only we need to consider here. So here we have an option active work process only. Okay, just click on this button. Now we can see whatever the objects are running now, currently running now. Okay, those objects only will come here. And if you see here, we have something time here. Okay, and here the program names are coming. If you refresh this one, the time will increase. Okay, some seconds. So it has taken 99 seconds till now. Okay, it is not taken anything as of now. So this is our program. Okay, this is our program. Just double click on it. So this program also will contain a lot of executable lines, right? So in that executable lines, it is taking some time for one location. I want to find out that location here. So here also, the waiting and running, so the status is coming in that way. So we need to list out only running objects here. So once again here, active work process only is there, right? Just click on this button. Now it will display only the lines, executable lines, whatever is running currently, those lines only will come here. Okay, and if you refresh this one, you can see something time here. It is running from 157 seconds onwards, and this is our program. If we double click on this one, we can get to know, okay, where we can see, I mean, the line number, the sub program. So these all things are coming here. This is the main program. This is the main program. So in this one more stack is this one. Okay, sub program or include this one. So in this one, the 109 line, okay, 109 line is taking a lot of time to execute this one. So let me open this include here. So we can open this one individually. So I'm opening /mode AC38. Click on display. And the line number is 109, right? I will go to the line number directly. 109. You see here, the 109 line is containing something do statement, do and end is there. So here, do and end will execute until to reach this number count. Okay, fine. We identify the location where it is taking some time in real time. So at that time, so we need to alter the code. Okay, we should not use those statements. So we have to modify those syntaxes. Fine, that is okay. We have identified that is okay. Click on back button. Now I want to execute that one. Okay, I want to skip that one. I want to skip that one. How can we? So select this one. This is the main program, right? You just select this one and click on. So once again coming, just come back here. So SM66 is the transaction code. Okay, and here waiting and running status are coming here. So click on the active work process only, means it will come only running objects. So click on this one. Okay, here if you see the object is completed here. The object is completed here. So that is why the object is not coming to us. And if you see this one, this is the standard one, and there is no waiting period here. Okay, by default it is coming. And if you see the output, it is going to dump here because it is taking a lot of time. So it is going to dump here. So once again, I will execute the same program. AC38 and click on execute. Here 1 to 5. Click on execute button. It is taking time, right? Now, once again, I will come back to SM66 transaction. SM66 transaction. And here click on active work process only. Then it will display only running objects here. Then select, double click on our program here. So it will display the executable lines where, all executable lines here. And here also we need to click on active work process only. Then it will display the whatever the lines are executing now. Okay, whatever the line is taking a lot of time, it will stop at that location. So select that line here and click on administration. Click on program and debugging. Yes. Okay, the statement is coming here. The debugging statement is coming here, right? Now I don't want to execute this do and undo here. I want to skip this one. So you already know, right? So keep the cursor here outside of the undo and debugger go to statement and click on execute now. See, automatically the output is coming here. So once the do and undo is executed, the output is coming here. So this is the way to find out where it is taking time. Okay? So in which location it is taking time. So by seeing of this one, we can change the code in real time. Fine. Same program I will execute in the background job. Okay, same program I will execute in background job. Then how? So /o SM36 for creating the job, right? So the job name I will give like testing 2024 0919. Okay, and click on step here. So the program name is coming fine, and here we need to give the variant name. Just click on F4 button. It will display all the variants which are saved in that program. Okay, so just select the variant here and click on save. Okay, it is saved now. So click on back. Okay, when it has to start. Okay, it has to start immediately or it has to start any daily or particular time or monthly or yearly. How we have to execute this program in the background. We have to give this one. We have to give that one the start condition here. So click on this button, and here immediate is coming the first tab. So if we click this immediate button, then at this time only the background job will start. Okay, and if you want something date, I want to execute this background job on particular date. Okay, you can go for date here. Okay, after job, and if you are doing something, one more, I mean, if you are executing one more background job, then after execution of that background job, our new job should execute. So at that time we have to give this job name. Okay, the first job name we have to give here. Once it is completed, then only this job will execute. Okay, so after some events will be there and something operation mode. Okay, I did not use this operation mode till now. So mostly we will go for these two things, immediate and data time will be there, right? So we will go for these two things. So as of now, I'm taking the immediate only and click on save button. Okay, it is saved. Now here I'm clicking on save button. Okay, once it is saved, then only it will start the execution. Okay, just save it. You can see the status here, job testing and saved with status release. Right, just copy the program job name here. Okay, so just if you want to see the status of this job, then we can go for SM37. Okay, so the job name I'm giving here, job name, and click on execute button. So here we can see it is in active mode. Okay, it is active mode. So once the job is finished, then the status will come like finished and it will be in green color. Just refresh it. Okay, here it is taking something time. So how much time it is taking here? So from 45 seconds onwards, it was executing. So we need to identify so where it is taking time. Okay, where it is taking time. So same thing, how we have done for the foreground job, in the same way we have to do for background job also. Okay, come to SM66 and here click on active work process only, and here select our program, and here also click on the active work process only and select the program here, click on administration, program and debugging. Yes. See the cursor is coming to 109 line, so it is taking a lot of time here. And if you see the status for the job, still it is in active mode only. Click on refresh button. Okay, still it is in refresh button. Sorry, still it is in active mode. Right? I will skip this do and end do here, the debugging level. Okay, so click on debugger go to statement, click on execute button. Okay. Now, if you refresh the job here, it is finished here. It is finished. So this is the way for background job also. Same thing, same SM66 only we will use. okay, to identify where it is taking time. So this will be very helpful in our real time where it is taking a lot of time and what the code we have to write. By seeing that one, by seeing of the code, we can analyze. So shall we change any code or is there any alternate way like that? Okay. And click on back, click on back. Was it not required? I'm opening it once again. Okay. So this do and need to do, I'm just keeping it in comment. Don't want it here. And okay, here uh, we will see something here like this. I mean, something value should divide by 0 like that. Okay, something, or we can do something calculations. Okay, at that time we are using something variable 1 divided by variable 2 like that. Okay, so if variable 2 is 0, then it will go to dump here. So to overcome that one, okay, to avoid the dump here, we will write a try catch block. Try catch block. Under catch block, we have to maintain the message. Message why it is going to dump. That message part we have to maintain the catch block. But unfortunately, the catch block they are not maintaining any message class here. Okay? They are not maintaining any messages. So at this time, what we have to do? Okay, how can we get to know? Okay, fine. As of now, it will not go to dump because of the try and catch block. That is okay, fine. But what is the message? Why it is going to dump here? Sorry, catch block is not retrieving that message. That is fine. But what is the message here? We need to identify the debugging level. Now, keep the breakpoint here. Click on execute button. Click on execute. 1 minute. Click on execute. Now it will come here. Now if you see here, you click on F5 button. Okay, got it. So it is not going inside of this one. That is okay, fine. Because I'm giving the valid input here. So if I give invalid input, then it will come here. So click on F5. Now it is coming the try catch block here. Right? So if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Try is executing here, and something variable is coming. The calculation is going on. So click on F5 button. So if you click on F5 button, you can see something, something options here. Okay, something options here. So let me deactivate it first of all. So click on execute. Come once again here. Now click on F5, F5, F5. So now it is coming to the catch block. Size of was equal to 4 there. Okay, and it is coming to the catch block here. So if I click on F5 button, then it will come outside of this catch block because there is no message handling inside the catch block. Right now, what I have to do? So in the settings, change debugger profile settings is there, right? So click on this button, and once again, select this always create exception object. Okay, select the checkbox. So for exceptions, what is the exception message? If you want to get in the debugging level, then we have to select this checkbox here. Click on save button. Okay, and now once again, I will do it once again. So come back, debugger boot statement. So click on F5, F5, and you can observe here. Okay, some buttons will come here. Okay, so here watch point layout and configure debugger layer is there, and after that one something will come extra here. So click on F5 button because the exception will rise because of this calculation. Okay, click on F5 button. You see here. So after layout, the debugging layout that is not coming here, but instead of that one, it is showing like the configure debugger. It went to the last, and here two more tabs are coming, two more buttons are coming here. Okay, last exception object and display trigger location. Okay, and if you click on this last exception object here, then we can see here division by zero. Okay, division by zero. Exactly here, I am maintaining the dividing by zero. That is okay, fine. But in real time, so this is not a real case. For example, um, we are using something open data set for uploading the data into the AL11 application layer. At that time, the folder name is not available. Okay, just assume the folder name is not available. So at that time, what will happen? If you try to post the data to that invalid folder, then it will go to dump because the folder is not available there. Okay? Folder is not available there, so it will go to dump. But I want to get to know why it is going to dump. Okay? So at that time, so it will be very helpful. Okay, that is one real-time scenario. That is one scenario. So dividing by zero is not just for understanding purpose. I'm just maintaining it here. Okay, in real time, lot of cases will be there for exceptions. Okay, so if you want to get to the message, then we have to click on this button, last exception object. Then we can get to know the short text here, division by zero. Okay, if it is AL11, then file path not came. File path is invalid, something message will come. Okay, or if you are calling something a BAP is something BAP is at that time something exception is coming. So at that time also, yeah, okay, fine. The BAP function module will handle the exceptions, but we can get the description here. Okay, fine. So this is the way to find out the message why it is going to the why it is going to the exception. Activate it. Click on execute button. 1 to 5, execute it. And if you execute this one, so it's came to the debugging level, and by default, standard tab is coming here. By default, standard tab is coming, and we can see here the standard. We can see the stack information as well as the variables information, right? So that is why mostly by default it will go to the standard only. So if you go for desktop tree, then only you can see the variables. Okay, local variables or global variables or whatever you are giving them manually here, those things, it will come here. And if you come to the desktop 2, stack information is coming here. Okay, stack 1, stack 2. Here, so this is the main program, right? So the by default, the 1000 screen will call initially. So for that one, after that one, the main program will call here. The startup selection will call here. Okay, fine. This is fine. And now I want to merge these two, tab desktop 2 and desktop 3 in the single screen. So that is the standard here. Okay. The top I can get the stack information, the bottom I can get the local variables information. Okay, fine. Now I will click on F5 button. Select query is coming. Okay, and you can see the stack information also here. And click on F5 button. So one more perform is coming here. So if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? It will go inside of this perform. This is subprogram, right? So it will go inside of the subprogram. So and you can observe this stack information here and click on F5 button. And if you see here, so how it is coming? The first the program. Okay, this is the first program. So in this one, we currently we are in a subprogram. Okay, get VVAP. This is the uh, subroutine name, and this is the include name. Okay, this include the subprogram only, right? So in real time, okay, in real time, if we want to see only the current stack information, okay, only current stack means the subprogram, right? So in this subprogram information only the stack, then we have to do some settings here. Settings, change debugger profile settings, and here cross role area stack active is there. Just deselect it and click on save button. One minute, guys. Click on F5, F5, F5. So now it's came to the main program. Fine. Now click on F5 button. Then what will happen? Let us see. Now click on execute button. Once again, we will come back. So it is saved here, but it will work or not. Let me check it once again. So click on execute button. So the stack information is coming for the first main program. So click on F5, F5, F5. And now the subprogram is coming here. If you click on F5 button, okay, so this information also is coming. Fine. Okay, it is an active mode. 1 minute, guys. F5, 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 and if you click on F5, okay, here also option is available. Right. We can see something. Okay, the option is coming like here. Here in the tools button, we have the option. The same option is available here. So cross role area stack off. Okay, so if you select this one, here the columns are changing here. You can see here 1, 2, 3 is coming here. The first one, first step, second step, third step is coming here. Okay, and after that one, okay, after that one, if I select this one, okay, cross role area stack active here, then here we can see something, one more initial, internal session here. Okay, so this is the line number, like it is stack number is coming like 4 here. Okay, and if I click on F5 button, let me come to the main program, then it will F6 and now F5. Now it's came to the uh, uh, get final. So click on F5, F5. Here the function module is coming here, right? So click on F5 button. Then here the stack information is coming like 1, 2, 3 here, and here 4 is coming. Okay, so click on F5 button. So what it is showing here? So in the fourth step, okay, the fourth step only is coming here. The fourth step only is coming here, and you can see this is sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. This is sequence. That is okay, fine. Here only it is coming only. I mean, which stack it is? Okay, the sequence. Okay, only the sequence is coming here. Click on F5, F5. F7. No, this should not come like this. Okay, fine. I will check this one, and once again I will let you know. Okay, this trans. Fine. I will check it once again. It will be time wasted here. Okay, fine. And we have some options here. Okay, so here if you want to find, we already discussed about these all things. Save to local file and options and customizing. I did not use this one. And search, find next. This we have already checked this one. And this is the here if you see this one. Okay, here the form name and the event name is coming and the screen wise is coming here. So if you are working on any multiple programming like that, then the screen information also will come. If you are calling from one screen to another screen and that screen to one more screen like that, then the screen numbers information also will come here, right? So if you don't want those type of information, then what we have to do? So here I'm just clicking on the screen here. Okay, screen. Just double click on the screen here. Then only screen information is coming here. Okay, only screen information. Okay, and if I double click on the ABAP here, then only ABAP code. Okay, the screens will not come here. The screen wise information will not come here. Only the code, wherever the code we have written. So those things only will come. And if you want the screen information as well as the code information, then we have to select this one. Okay, screen and ABAP. Okay, then the screen information, this information will come. And if you come to these tool symbols here, then we already discussed about this one. We already discussed about this one. The save parameters as test data, we did not discuss about this one. We will discuss it. And coming here, position on the statement. For example, if we are in a different location, okay, just assume we are in the different location, and I want to find out the location. I mean, where the cursor is locating. At that time, we have to click on this position on the current statement. Double click on it, then the cursor will go to. I mean, where the cursor is locating, it will go to that location. Okay, and we have this option also, step size option also. You can click on this button. Okay, then automatically here it is selecting, the total line is selecting here. Okay, total line is selecting here. And click on step size once again, then the line will deselect. Okay, anyway, the cursor will come here. We can find out where the cursor is locating. Okay, you can use any option here. Okay, and click on, I mean, next one is the go to source code. For example, if you are in the debugging mode, you are in the something baddie implementation or something exit implementation, whatever it is. Okay, you are in enhancement mode. Okay, something enhancement implementation, you are seeing the code. The cursor is at that location now. Now if you want to edit the data, okay, if you want to edit the data, and you have to go to separate session. Okay, you have to go to separate session and you have to open those that enhancement. Okay, if it is baddie, then you have to open the class, method, implementation, these all things. If it is any exit, customer exit, user exit, then you have to open the form or the function module. So like this, you have to open the separate session, right? So instead of going in that way, so click on this button and click on this go to source code here. Then automatically one more session will open wherever the cursor is opening, wherever the cursor is locating here. So this is a subprogram, right? So this subprogram will open in the separate session. So just double click on this one. See, this is the separate session came here. And if you want to edit, and you can edit and you can do something operations here. Okay, and come here, come back. Okay, this is in debugging mode only. Okay, so this is one option, and same option is available here also. Okay, this is the option. Okay, icon, shortcut icon they have given directly here. Okay, otherwise you can go here also. Anything you can use, fine, no issue. And automatic source recognition and website codes. I did not use these things. Okay, I did not use these things. Fine. Click on execute button. I got to do something here. I will go for submit program. Where is it? Yep. Okay, here I am calling one program to another program here. Okay, just activate it. Okay. Submit program is activated means so this is the second program, this is the main program, right? So from the main program to second program, I am just calling. This is one more program. If you double click on this one, so it is containing something BAPI. Okay, we are just calling one BAPI here. Okay, this is one more program. If you go to the go to attributes and you can see the executable program. This is the executable program, right? So click on back. Now click on execute button. 1 to 5. Click on execute button. It will come to the debugging screen. Now we can see something here. The stack information. The stack is coming like the I mean the current program is debug demo 1, right? So this is the program, and click on F8 button. So it is stopping here because of the breakpoint, and click on F5 and this. What about this one? Okay. So I have given the if condition invalid sales document number I'm giving, then only the web will, the second program will call here. So click on execute and execute it once again. So it is stopping here. So click on F5 button. Now submit program will call. If I click on F5 button, then second program will call. Right. So now we can see the stack information here. Okay. The stack information, the main program is debug demo 1. And if I click on F5 button, then what will happen? Let us see here. See here, where about the stack one information, the previous the previous program. That program information is not available here in the stack information. Debug demo 2 only is coming here. Okay, I want to display that information also. Okay, I want to display that information also. Otherwise, how can we get to know? So from where it is calling, the second program where it is calling. Okay, so for this one, I think we have to select this one, the settings, and click on the change debugger profile settings here, and select the this one cross role area stack active here. Now click on save button. Okay, so as of now it is not coming. So click on F7 button. It came outside of the second program. So here once again it is showing the main program only, debug demo 1 information only. So click on execute button. Fine. Click on back. So once again execute this one. Click on execute. Execute. Now the cursor is coming here. So just check the setting is available or not. Settings, change debugger profile settings, and here cross role area stack active. So click on save button. Okay. And now if I click on F5 button, then this stack information will available or not. So click on F5. See, now this is the debug demo 1. So this is the demo 1 data, and coming to the next one, next screen is calling here. Okay, next screen is calling here, the 1000 screen only, but this is belongs to the second program. Whenever the program, one more program is calling at that time, initially in the background, the screen will call here. The screen number is 1000. So that is why we will tell like don't use 1000 screen per custom screens. Okay, because of this one only. Okay, standard screens maximum they will start with 1000 only. Okay, so here the second, the stack, I mean the previous program, the first program, main program information is coming here, as well as the second program information also coming here. So in the real time, we will call a lot of programs here. Okay, program inside program like that. So in that case, it will be very helpful. This option is very helpful here. Okay, so this is what I want to show earlier, but I mean, I have just checked for the sub programs only, but sub program also it will consider from the, it will come from the main program only. So that is why it was not showing. I mean, it was working the same for the main program and sub program like that, but it will be differentiate for the submit program, because entirely we are calling the new program here. So in that case, it will go to the new stack only. So at that time, new stack and old stack information, if you want to see here, then we have to select this checkbox. Select this checkbox. Cross all area stack. Okay. So otherwise, it will display only the current stack information, current program stack information. If you don't select that one, fine. Execute. Fine. And the second program, fine. What the second program? The second program is this one, right? Just open this one. Slash 10 SE38. Click on change mode. Here, what is happening? Here we are calling something BAPI here. BAPI sales order create from that2. Means we are creating something sales order information here. Okay, we are creating something sales order information here. We're using this BAPI, and we are just manually filling the data here for header data, item data, and for other internal tables work areas information here. And finally, we are calling this BAPI sales order create from that2 function module. So once it is created, then we are just checking is there any error is available or not. If there is any error, then we should not commit this one. Okay, we should not commit this one. If there is no error, then only we have to use the BAPI transaction commit function module. So if we use this function module, then only the sales order will create. Otherwise, it will not create. Fine. Let me see this one. Okay, click on execute button. Click on desktop 3. So if I click on F6 button, let me check the work area data here. First, work area header. Okay, just we are filling something data here. Document type and sales organization, distribution channel, division. Something data we are filling here. That is fine. Okay, what about the item data? IT item. So in IT item, if you see here, something number, document number 1, item number 1, and material, something information we are giving here. Something plant and quantity. Okay, something information we are giving here. Fine. So click on back here. Back. So if I click on F6 button, then what will happen? Let's see here. So click on F6 and double click on this return, IT return. So it is showing 4 records here. 4 records. Just double click here. The first type is coming, message type is coming. This is a success and warning message is coming, but there is no error message. Okay, there is no error message. Fine. I want to get know the sales order number which is generated here. So here V underscore BBLN is coming. So this is the sales document number. So if I see this one, okay, if I see this one in BA03, just open this one. Click on search button. It is showing like the document is not in the database or has been achieved. So means this is not created yet. Okay, this is not created yet. So the document number is generated, and if we execute this BAPI transaction commit, then only the sales information will save in the database. Okay, now just check, is there any error message there or not? So there is no error. Okay, so now happy transaction commit work is coming. So if I click, if execute this line, okay, if execute this line, then the data will save in the database. So click on F6 here. Now I will come back to the VH03. So the same document number only, right? So the document number is 7R068. 7R068 I'm giving here. Click on enter button. Now the data is coming here. Okay? The data is coming here. Fine. And if you want to uh, use this function module, okay, I will go to AC37. Click on execute button. Here I want to give the data here manually. So whatever the data is coming in the debugging level, so same way in the work area header, if you double click here, the work area header, here document type and sales organization, distribution channel, division they are giving, right? So in the same way, I have to fill the data here. Here sales order header in. So here we have to provide the information whatever we are giving in the, I mean whatever we are seeing in the debugging level. So same data we have to give in the BAPI level also. Okay, it will be difficult, right? Because in real time we will get the dynamic data. Okay, so if you're, I mean it will depend on the business. Okay, so for example, one data is coming now. If we execute the same program after some time, the data may be different here. Okay, so at that time, what we have to do? We have to change it once again. No. So what I will do? I want to save one variant here. Okay, so here something BAPI is calling, right? So at that time only, whatever the data is coming to this BAPI function module. So with that data, I want to save one variable to that function module. Okay, how to do? Sorry. So click on execute once again here. Now automatically the data is filling. So here I'm hard coding, but in real time it will not hard code. It will come from something internal tables work areas like that. Okay. So here I'm click on F5 button. Then if you click on F5 button, then what will happen? It will go inside of the function module, right? So click on F5 button. So it came inside. You can see the function module name here. Okay. And now you can see something option, the pencil with the tool symbol here. Now you can use this option, save parameters to test data AC37. Okay, so in this function module, so whatever the import, export tables, parameters are coming here. And if you see here something global, so here desktop 3. So here something internal tables, work areas, these are all filling, right? So, and if you come to the locals, here something data is filling here. So whatever the data is coming, so with this all data, I want to save one variant to the function module. So at that time, so you have to click on this tools button here and click on the save parameters as the test data AC37. So if you select this one, and here it is asking the variant name. Okay, variant name, jet test 2024 0990. Okay, and click on save button, okay button. Okay, so now the variant is created. If you want to check the variant, you can check in the AC37. So click on execute button and click on the test data directory, and you can see this one. Okay, jet test 2024 0990. And if you double click this one, the variant will apply here. And if you see this header data, the data is coming here. So whatever we have saved in the debugging level, the data is coming here. And if you come to item, so this also coming here. Okay, fine. Fine. So come to the debugging. Fine. Click on F8 button. So it is executed. Now click on back. So it came to the function module. Fine. Fine. Now we got to know how to give the variant name, how to save the data in the debugging level. Something values are coming. So with those all values, I want to create something variable in the function module. So we just got to know about that one. Fine. Now I want to execute this one separately. Okay, I want to execute it separately. Then what we have to do? We have to give the function module name and click on the execute button, and then we have to give the variant name here and select this variant whatever we have saved here and click on the execute button. Then it will save the, I mean the document number will generate. Yeah, document number will generate, but it will not save in the database. So click on the execute button. Now we can see something. The document number is coming here 7R070. Just check it here. Okay, this is generated. The document number is generated. So let me check in the VH03 transaction, it is created or not. Is it created? No. It is showing like the document is not in the database or has been archived. Means this is generated but not saved in the database. Okay. This is generated but not saved in the database. So if you want to save this one in the database, then what we have to do? We have to call the BAPI transaction commit. Okay, the function module, one more function module need to call here. But here, how can I call here? So initially I'm calling this one, then how can I call here? So here we have an option like, so in the function module, one minute, I have seen somewhere some the sequence will be there. Here. So go to the AC37 transaction and copy the function module name and click on the function module here and execute. Here test sequence is there. Okay, test sequences is there. So just select this test sequences here and provide the function module names, whatever you want to execute in the sequence. So first I want to execute this one. The second, I want to execute BAPI transaction commit, right? BAPI transaction commit. So in real time, we can test this one without any coding here. Okay, not required to go to any coding level, just we can execute in this way. Okay, some dependency function modules will be there. For example, any open data set, closed data set. Sorry, not that one. I mean, if you want to create any job, background job through program level, open job, closed job. Okay, and so in between of that one more function module will be there. Okay, so these are the mandatory things. So it will be dependent on each one another. Okay, the second one will depend on the first function module. The third one will depend on the second function module, like that. So in that case, we cannot execute the function modules individually. So we have to execute one in the sequence. So one by one we have to execute here. So in that case, we have to go in this way. So first of all, we have to go to the function module and execute test sequence, and we have to provide the function modules. Whatever the sequence, in the same sequence, we have to give the function modules here and click on execute button. So now the first function module is executed here. BAPI sales order create from that, it is executed here. So now come to the text dictionary and select the variant here. So the variant selected and click on the execute button. And now the document number 7all071 is came here generated. Okay, 7all071 generated here. Just copy this one and just check in the VH03. Okay, so it is showing like the 71 does not, is not in the database. Fine. And now once again come here in the function module. So this is okay. The number is generated, but it is not saved in the database. So click on the back button. And if you click on the back button, then one more function module is calling here, PAPI transaction commit. This is one more function module. And click on the execute button. Now there is no issue here in the PAPI transaction commit work. So now you can see in the VA03 transaction, click on the enter button. Now it is coming here. It's 7all071. Okay, so this is the way to execute the function modules in one sequence. Okay, so without writing any code, we can execute. By passing the values to the function module, and we can execute it here. Fine. This is the way to execute the function modules in one sequence. Or with, we can provide the variant. We can save the variant information from the debugging level. Okay, variant will be saved in a function module from the debugging level. Okay, you can get the questions from in interview like how can you save the data as a variant in the function module from the debugging level, and how can you execute the dependency function modules in AC37. Okay, and fine. So let us see. We will continue in the next class with some more concepts. Okay, then bye. Jai Hind.